What is the darkest thing you've ever done and don't regret? I systematically destroyed my best friend David's life over the course of 6 months after discovering he'd been molesting his younger sister. I got him expelled from college, fired from his job, disowned by his family, and arrested, all while pretending to still be his supportive best friend. I felt nothing but satisfaction watching him lose everything, and I'd do it again slower if I could. David and I had been friends since middle school. He was charismatic, smart, heading to law school. Everyone loved him. His little sister Amy was 14, quiet, and seemed to worship him. I thought their relationship was sweet until I found the videos on his laptop. He'd asked me to fix his computer while he was at work. A hidden folder was corrupted and kept popping up. Inside were dozens of videos of Amy, asleep, drugged, or crying. Years of abuse documented like trophies. The oldest files dated back to when she was 9. I could have called the police immediately, but I knew David. He'd talk his way out, claim the videos were planted, use his charm and connections. His father was a judge, his mother a therapist who'd testify about his character. Amy was too traumatized to speak up, so I decided to destroy him completely first. I copied everything onto multiple drives, then fixed his computer like nothing happened. I smiled at him, went to parties with him, played the perfect best friend while planning his destruction. First, I sent anonymous emails to his college with screenshots that didn't show Amy's face, but showed David's. They launched an investigation into inappropriate content on school servers, since he'd accessed his cloud storage from campus computers. He was expelled within a week. Then I sent evidence to his job at a youth counseling center. Not enough to identify Amy, but enough to show he was a predator. They fired him immediately and blacklisted him from any job working with minors. His career in law was over before it started. I catfished him online as a 13-year-old girl. David took the bait immediately, sending explicit messages and photos. I documented everything. When he tried to meet her, I sent all the conversations to his parents from an anonymous email, along with just enough evidence about Amy to make them investigate. His mother found Amy's diary hidden in the air vent, the one I discovered and left for her to find. Years of trauma documented in a child's handwriting. His father, the judge, threw David out that night and called the police himself, but I wasn't satisfied. I created fake social media profiles and befriended David's other friends, slowly revealing his true nature with evidence. Every friend abandoned him. His girlfriend dumped him. Even his lawyer dropped him after receiving an anonymous package of evidence. Throughout all this, I remained his only friend. I let him cry on my shoulder about how his life was falling apart. I bought him drinks while he complained about being falsely accused. I helped him look for new apartments when he was evicted. I was gathering more evidence with every conversation, recording every admission, every slip-up. The night before his arrest, he confessed everything to me, thinking I was his last loyal friend. He cried about how Amy had seduced him, how it was her fault for being too developed, too pretty. I recorded every word on my phone. That recording became key evidence in his conviction. David got 30 years. Amy finally felt safe enough to testify with him locked up. She's in therapy now, doing better. She doesn't know I'm the one who orchestrated everything, and she never will. She thinks the universe finally delivered justice. Some people might say I should have gone straight to the police, but I've seen too many predators walk free on technicalities. I needed David to lose everything before he lost his freedom, to ensure he had no support system, no resources, no way to hurt another child. The darkest part? I enjoyed every second of his destruction, every loss he suffered, every friend who abandoned him, every tear he shed on my shoulder while I pretended to care. I felt like an avenging angel, delivering the justice Amy deserved. David writes me letters from prison, still thinking I'm his friend, not understanding how everything fell apart so quickly. I read them and laugh. He's exactly where he belongs, and I put him there with 6 months of calculated destruction disguised as friendship. I have no regrets. The only thing I regret is not making him suffer more before the arrest. Predators deserve no mercy, and I gave him none. If that makes me dark, I'll gladly live in that darkness knowing Amy is safe.